Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We get the homestand underway with the first of two between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA fours indicates.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of this series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now at the plate is David Dahl. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fletcher is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on Show Track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Scooped up. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. Jordan Lyles, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So now into the box is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plezak, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
And that brings up Scott Shepard. On the run is Calhoun. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Here's the fielder Trout. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. One ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Willie Calhoun comes on with 1. Look, called strike 1. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out.
Batting 7.
Up next for the Rangers, Odor. For his career in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And now the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready now for L.A., Anthony Rendon. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Batting 5th.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here's Albert now.
The first baseman.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting in.
Ready now is Kurt Suzuki. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Comes set. The 0-1. Left side. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. And now in the box, Nate Lowe hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Batting average down in the low 210s. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now here's the first offering. Brock Holt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lowe takes his lead at third with 1 away. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brock Holt is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Again, he sends it out of play. He's set the 3-2. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, here is Taylor Ward. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch. And he jolts this half inning to attention as the first pitch is hit into right field for a leadoff single.
The batter, number 22. Second baseman, Fletcher.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And they get the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
In now, Scott Shepard. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shepard even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. When it is Dahl. And that's the 3rd out. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1 gone, it's his 4th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. In there at the knees, strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Two down with a runner at first. And into bat next, former Dodger Willie Calhoun. From the belt, the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
In there, a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Here's Odor now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Nate Lowe digging in now. And he'll promptly send the air out to center field. Coming on. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Texas. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak with you in the booth.
Wow.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he puts it on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 6.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Justin Upton the next to hit. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now the pitch. Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box,
The
Albert
first baseman,
Pujols.
number 5.
As he'll reach for 1 and come up empty for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off the Texas.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jose Trevino.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half, it's strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The third baseman.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Brock Holt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. First delivery to him. Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
And
okay, thank you, Heidi.
Angels, the right fielder.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Trevino is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to hit, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
At the plate, Taylor Ward. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he's safe.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs
Fletcher.
where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
First pitch on the way. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. And Now, time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Scott Shepard. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Dahl has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they get the double play at third. Angels get just the one. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And next it'll be the outfielder, David Dahl. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Fletcher is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Grounded up the first baseline, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Chris Davis next to bat. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go, and it's fouled away.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Another one sent foul. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail 3-2. Stepping up is Mike Trout. He bounced out last time up.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. DeMarcus Evans takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Gallo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Justin Upton stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Trout leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Used the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Felix Pena is on pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And here's the Fly's Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And now here is Rougned Odor. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 2 for 9. The pitch. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Nate Lowe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lifted down the line in left. Upton's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up is Jose Trevino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
High in the air into shallow left center. Upton's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning.
But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. Get up and stretch. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
And
He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The catcher.
Next, here is Kurt Suzuki, singled in his last at-bat. First offering, slow roller out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. And now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels are gone in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Here's Brock Holt now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And it's quickly 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Charlie Culberson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1 to count. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Again, another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to the plate for Texas, David Dahl. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Still tied 3-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The batter, number 44.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Scott Shepard. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lifted down the line in left.
Lucky if you get one right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit hard down the line.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. In his career versus this pitcher, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Line to the right side. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Chris Davis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Up next, Willie Calhoun. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the wind, the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Jose Leclerc enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Anthony Rendon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Popped up. Low is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Calhoun. And that ball is on! Santa Maria, game over! So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Felix Pena earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.